What's up, Aquarius? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. In my sessions, I combine channeling and tarot with universal law of assumption and manifesting. If that is what you want, you can book in with me. The details are in the description box. If you want a more traditional psychic or a tarot reader, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So you can check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box too. Now, Aquarius, we're going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And a projected potential outcome. And so why do I say potential? Because all potentials exist, tying into what I said earlier, the law of assumption, guys. Basically, these readings are just a version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Aquarius, have selected and manifested out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Your desires are meant for you, but everyone is you pushed out. Circumstances do not matter. You can have any version of a person or anyone that you want. It just requires, if you would like to manifest this differently, a shift in your state of being, a state of consciousness, the version of Aquarius you're being, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions pushed out, okay? All right, Aquarius, so the person on your mind, you can check out my playlist, guys, on manifesting, or have a look online. There's lots of content, but I give tips as I go. Okay, Aquarius, the person on your mind, Page of Cups is in the reverse. So maybe there's been a lack of offer, wanting someone to make an offer or a gesture or something, or emotional immaturity as well. Page of Cups in the reverse, not really trusting in the offer, the love. And then the Star card, which would be you, Aquarius, but it was in the reverse. So this is like lacking the vitality, inspiration in the connection, losing hope. Guys, it doesn't matter anything I say, it's in this moment, so we can shift it. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles, they want to put effort into the situation, but there's some trust issues. So not trusting in like the offer or the love, or there's a bit of this avoidance. So that's the maybe emotional immaturity that I was picking up on. And then we have an Emperor card. Okay, so this is about taking control of matters and building a strong foundation, putting effort into it. For some of you, children are in the mix here, okay? This is like a husband or a father figure. Otherwise, this is just like, you know, not really trusting. Is this stable? I mean, Eight of Pentacles, work and career could be a massive factor as well. So that's why maybe the love's feeling a little questionable, or not trusting in the love, like the attention could be elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like career could be a massive factor, because there's a lot of this confusion energy, wanting to come out of confusion and feeling not very loved. Like Two of Cups is in the reverse. So trust issues, and like also for some of you, questions like, are there other energies around, and wanting to come out of that, okay? Founded or unfounded, but the Two of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, relationship energy, but wanting to put effort into that, but not really trusting it. And is this one-sided? You know, challenges to self-love with the Two of Cups, you know, not wanting to walk away from the situation, Eight of Cups, but also things have been avoided. Maybe avoiding, you know, there's lack of clarity, lack of effort, maybe wanting to work through the trust issues. Look, the Magician card is here. So they're manifesting, you know, the stability with you. Let's have a look at this. Magician card. Yeah, wow. Empress. Emperor and Empress. Okay. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. The Fool card, which is your energy, Aquarius. Okay, so it's like, can we get past some level of pain between the two of us? You might have had a painful cycle. You're not really ready to walk away from one another, but then something has caused either lack of trust or something's been avoided being said, as far as maybe going for it, taking things to the next level, jumping on a new cycle, the Fool card. Some of you, trust issues are stemming from the fact that you're trying to manifest Emperor and Empress, which is a divine pair, or it's like a mother and a father, husband and wife, or like a solid relationship, and like travel or distance has been a factor. There's been a lot of waiting to see how things play out, or career, etc. is a factor. So then there's like, it's feeling like it's a risk to really go for it. With the Fool card, even though there's manifesting, they're manifesting it. Something has caused this feeling of hurt. Like, are you avoiding? Some of you, there is like accusations or questions around other energies. Aquarius, if you've manifested that, because even if they're manifesting you or they're manifesting things, none of it really fucking matters, because you shift moment by moment. So all that matters is you and what is pushed out from you. So what are you manifesting? You're the king or queen manifestor. You're the god of your reality in every reality. So we're going to get into that. But we have a Six of Swords here, and we have a High Priest card. So the High Priest is religion, is traditional values. Some of you, maybe there's cultural differences. Otherwise, this is about marriage and long-term commitments. And so there's been a lot of, sitting, waiting to see how things play out, wanting effort to be put into that, trying to manifest that, trust issues. Some of you, small portion, there's another commitment outside of you. Not all of you guys, okay? If you're in some kind of a triangle, then, and you want it not to be a triangle, then we can easily get rid of the third parties. You really just need to like take your awareness. You need to live in the end, think from the end, in the now. We're in a committed relationship. Don't put awareness on third parties. They will go away. Seriously, guys, because your divine intelligence and your subconscious, not logical, doesn't care about circumstances, conditions, etc. It's just whatever you keep alive through your awareness and your focus and the version of you that you're being. So if you want to be the version of Aquarius, I'm fully chosen, I'm fully loved, this person and I, we have the most committed relationship. If they travel or they're away, or there's things like you want them living with you this month, nothing's impossible, guys. You just need to have persistence on your end in the now. But here we have Hierophant cards. So Taurus energy, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Aries energy. Look, why do we have that Seven of Swords? Trust issues, Three of Cups. There are other energies around. Some of you friends have gotten in the way, and of course trust issues. So that could be a thing. And for others of you, there's questions. Are there other people around? Okay. Or family. If there's, another person in the mix, if you're in a triangle, well, but like we've got the Strength card in the reverse. So that would be lacking a lot of, lacking confidence, or ego clashes also between the two of you, holding back on one another. Something's testing the strength of the connection and the confidence in the connection. I picked that up when I was channeling. It's like lacking vitality, lacking hope, not trusting in the love, and then there's pain here. I mean, a small portion of you, it's a heavy word, but this feels like betrayal, because it's like something was avoided or something was not clear, or friends have gotten in the way and caused some trust issues in some kind of a way, but you're both not willing to completely disconnect, and there's a need to put effort into working through this and trying to get past this Ten of Swords. And Six of Swords in the reverse means a return. So it's like maybe this goes round and round. Guys, if you want a free guide on getting out of unwanted loops in your love life, or cycles, push-pull, or hot-cold, or third parties, or anything with your specific person or generally, and getting you into your God power so you can select what you prefer from that place of empowerment, because you're manifesting all the time, and get your higher self concept, then check out my guide in the description box of the video. It is free, okay? So let's have a look at you, Aquarius, and then I'm going to get some oracle cards. But basically, yeah, they're trying to manifest coming out of this cycle with you, even though there's been some ego clashes, confidence issues due to, it seems like, questions around other people. How do you feel? Knight of Cups, romance, romantic feelings, Queen of Cups, lots of love, Aquarius. So look, guys, anything that's happened before, again, everything is in the now. The only way that it seems that things continue and continue is because we keep things in our awareness. If you want to have your relationship right now, as quickly as possible, perfect, you need to persist. We're perfect. If you go back to an argument or something that was said or done, that's for those of you that want it, okay? Then all you need to do is take the awareness away. No, we're perfect. Forgive, like old version of Aquarius and person pushed out. because you've already moved with the thought and you've shifted states, okay? Your identity, and therefore also a reselection. We don't need to manipulate or change any of what has shown up from one identity, guys. Okay, yeah, you've got 8 of Swords, so trapped in your mind. I mean, Aquarius, if you want it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to take everyone, and you're not responsible for putting your focus into everyone, but this is like if you want to change, or change the story of Aquarius if this has like triggered a fear or an insecurity in you about, you know, whatever. We'll have a look. How does Aquarius feel about this person? 3 of Swords, like hurt feelings, heartbreak, 7 of Wands. There's a defensive energy, and it's also like hurt feelings or persist. Some of you, that 3 of Swords is third party energy, okay? But not all. If you own the third party thing, it's the thing around choices. If you want to be the chosen one, then you need to be, I'm version of Aquarius, I'm always chosen. They choose me right now. Take awareness of third party. I don't care about divine timing, and I don't care about any of these circumstances, conditions, logic, any of that. If you have just hurt feelings because there's this trust issues between the two of you that's like hasn't materialized properly, like you haven't seen it, then take your fucking awareness off it. Be like, of course, like they're so loyal, they're so trustworthy, they would never lie, or, you know, I'm the only person in their world. I'm the most important person in the world. I'm the center of their world. Look, we've got 5 of Cups in the reverse. We've got an Ace of Swords. We've got a 4 of Cups in the reverse. So it's like there's a rejection wound, there's disappointment. You want to come out of that. Ace of Swords is about clarity and truth. Here, there's been a lot of confusion. 5 of Cups, you want to come out of all this loss. There could be regrets, Aquarius, around things said, done, avoided being said. Third party energy for some of you, so that's the pain. I would just like honestly detach from that and persist in the end. It doesn't mean that there can't be a natural, guys, there's manifestation is natural, and the progression, and it can be very, very fast if you stop micromanaging. Well, what about what they said and did and whatever? Then you stay anchored in one version of reality, them you pushed out, them in a certain way, and but it's very slow. If you feel like this person has done something, well, first of all, if you say our relationship is perfect, you may still well get them coming on, begging on their hands and knees, saying, I love you, I can't be without you, or whatever. But like, if you stay anchored into all this pain or resentment, you're going to keep remanifesting maybe the version that you don't prefer, if that makes sense. 7 of Wands. There's persistence, but there's defensiveness, okay? Ace of Swords, though, is you want a new beginning, truth, clarity, honesty. 3 of Cups again, guys. Knight of Wands, 3 of Swords. Hurt feelings around, maybe questions around, look, for some of you, this could be like questions, is this like a fling? Or if you're involved with this person, questions whether or not they're playing around. Or maybe questions, Aquarius, if you're playing around. I'm not giving you guys shit. Whatever it is that has gone on. So here, I'm going to give you actually the other side of the street. If Aquarius, you're the one that thinks that this person is not going to forgive you, and there's been accusations and trust issues for you, then you also need to say, no, we're perfect. Like, of course, like if you hold on to like, I'm never going to get forgiven, that's what you keep getting validation for, and you go round and round. Now, if you're in the camp where you're like, oh, I'm so hurt, I can't trust, I don't trust this person, etc., then again, you're going to keep reselecting the version you don't want. I mean, we've got King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So, you know, the wish fulfillment is to have stability, loyalty, etc., commitment, but there's hurt feelings and defensiveness. Founded or unfounded. Actual people or trust issues and avoidance and confusion. Okay, so let's focus only on the parts that we want, and all those shitty thoughts and assumptions stemming from one version of Aquarius, fuck it in a bucket, okay, and reselect and take awareness of what you don't want. I mean, for some of you, yeah, maybe also it's just like friends, 9 of Cups, overindulgence, this person seeming not stable, or you feeling like you don't get the stability. And so then that causes trust issues, not feeling safe and secure in the connection. So then, you know, and rejection wound, like, you know, the connection's not being prioritized. Then you need to be like, no, I'm version of Aquarius. that this person bends over backwards doing whatever it takes to make me feel safe and secure, full stop, period. Why? Because I said so, it is what I say it is. And persist in that until it hardens into fact. They will flip for you. You've shifted into that version and that reality. If you want the perfect relationship, we're perfect. If you want the commitment, they're totally committed to me. I'm all they want. If you want more openness and better communication, we have the best relationship ever. They communicate so well. They're so emotionally available. They're so open. We feel so good with one another. We're so secure. Whatever it is, guys. Okay? What do they want? Unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. It goes round and round. Okay, karma is literally like round and round. There's pain here, guys. Look, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. So look, the commitment thing, right? For some of you, there's an element of needing to let go of the past or some pain between the two of you, you know, because Emperor and Empress. So if you want that, that's on the table, but it's like the karma is going round and round with this trust issues. Maybe the same issues keep coming up, and then there's defensiveness, and then there's fighting, or whatever it is, okay? We've got text, phone call, meet up is what this person wants. We've got signs, cheating, deception, Netflix and chill. Friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. I mean, I think it's kind of like illustrating a lot of the themes that I've already kind of covered off. Childish, immature, argumentative. So it's either accusations around the cheating, or you guys are aware that this is something that involves a Netflix and chill, friends with benefits, a non-committal, or some kind of a triangle, something involving forgiveness, or there's unfinished business outside of the connection, like a marriage. I mean, pick your story, guys, but it is your story, so you rewrite it. Inferno, chaos, sick and tired of cycles. And there's a conversation. Now, you can shift right now, guys, because everything exists in this moment. So choose your new reality, choose your new version. So if you want the conversation to not go back around in the cycles, check out the guide that I've linked in the description box. But there's here, toxic people, bad advice, wrong crowd. Some of you, it's also just like people intervening, third parties, indulgence, like friends, causing trust issues between the two of you. Some of you, it's like unfinished business because it goes round and round with you. Like you pull back, there's trust issues, but then there's forgiveness and reconciliation. There's childish behavior. I mean, I think I started the whole reading with that, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Emotional immaturity. And for some of you, yeah, like it's just toxic people, either toxic third party, like romantic, or friends, or both. We have desire, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings, attraction, desire, but cycles. Okay, Aquarius, I mean, I know that's a lot, but like just seriously, for those of you that want to shift this, it's so shiftable. So don't take this as set in stone, and don't move forward going like, this is how it is. Law of assumption, guys. What you assume to be true, consciously or unconsciously, okay? I'm not blaming or shaming anyone, will be validated. So change your assumption. This is who I am. This is who they are. Don't bother trying to mess with the middle, manipulate the circumstances. Don't go keep round and keep an awareness what you don't want. Fuck that in a bucket, and just select from the now moment. I'm a version of Aquarius that has it exactly how I want. This is how it is, and don't even bother with the crap that doesn't serve your now moment and the end that you are thinking from, not into, thinking from the end. Aquarius, this is how we are. This is how it is. This is who I am. Self-concept, very important, guys. So, you know, God power and self-concept, the identity from which you're thinking, and then your thoughts and assumptions pushed out to do a reselection to get a different version of a person. All right, Aquarius, I mean, look, I hope that helps. There's definitely communication in this check-in. The quality of that and what that turns into, you can shift it now if you like, okay? All right, guys, love you. Hope that helped in essence, or guided you in some kind of a way. And don't take it if it's not your reading. Doesn't have to be for everyone. I'm sending you guys so much love again, and I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time.